games. Video games. Video games. Yes.
Possible spoilers. In the Rebirth trailer that was released at the State of Play. So if you don't want to possibly be spoiled, I would maybe mute or not watch for a few minutes. So I got two things I wanna cover that I didn't catch at the time in the trailer, and I watched it again. Of course, we went through the entire State of Play on here. If you guys missed it, it's on here on my Twitch. It's also on my YouTube, JeffLane22. But I was rewatching it, and two things stuck out to me. And the first one was the Emissary from Wutai, because they made it seem like we should know who this is. And I'm like, the only person we know from Wutai is Yuffie. So who the hell could this be? Let me play it again.
Sent by Viceroy Saru.
There. Okay, this guy, right? It's got to be a guy. Looks like he's got facial hair. So this is my theory on this one, and it really ties into our Yuffie DLC. I think this is Sonon. Who the hell else would we know? And the fact that they're disguising his identity, he's wearing a hood. The way Rufus reacts is like he's surprised. Now, we wouldn't know why Rufus knows who he is, but it makes us realize that we're supposed to know who it is, right? You agree, Tia? You think this is Sonon? I think it is, because I don't know who else we would know from Wutai, unless it's a swerve and it's somebody else that's not from Wutai. So, my guess is this is Sonon. Now, the second part of this. Now, I'm telling you guys, this is a possible spoiler to Aerith's fate in Rebirth. I think they revealed Aerith's fate in the trailer. Now, I don't know if anybody else has caught that. I'm sure I'm probably not the only one that has. But I haven't been paying attention to anybody else, because I don't want anybody else's stuff to influence what I say right now. So even my favorite Final Fantasy VII creators that I normally watch, I've been ignoring since this presentation came out. Maybe somebody's already come up with this theory. Probably have. But I think Aerith's fate is revealed right here. Again, spoilers if you don't want to know. Mute.
When spite and sorrow are harvested to feed the planet.
Okay, this is the scene at the end of the trailer, right? First off, I believe this is the City of the Ancients. I think it's quite clear, because if I can get a good freeze, you see the buildings in the back there. If you think of the City of the Ancients when you go there, when you actually go down, there's all those old buildings around the outside. You run around the outside, and then Cloud has to hop on these rock pillars to get to the center where Aerith is. I think those buildings in the back right is the City of the Ancients. I think these floating things that they're standing on are those rocks that you have to jump with on Cloud to get there. Obviously, Sephiroth's there. Cloud's pissed, right? Okay. Cloud, Yuffie, Tifa, Kate Sith, Red 13, Barrett. Everybody's here but Aerith. And this is the City of the Ancients. I think she bites the dust in this game just as she does in the original game. I think this is the proof right here. So I want to know what you guys think. A conveniently empty space between Red and Yuffie. I mean, they could have digitally taken her out of this scene. Maybe that's true. Maybe they're trying to fool people. Maybe she is in this scene and they removed her. That's possible too, right? I don't know. Would they do that? Would they put a deceptively edited scene in the trailer? Now they've deceptively edited things before to make you think certain things, but those scenes were always in the game as is. They just presented them in a different order or different context or with dialogue from elsewhere in the game. So I don't think that to my knowledge anyway, I don't think that they have deceptively edited a scene to remove somebody. I think this shows right here that Aerith does indeed die, or at least something has happened to her, because she's not there and the other 6 are. And this is clearly the City of the Ancients. That's my take on this, guys. So I don't know. I want to know what everybody else thinks. But I think we were told right here in this trailer that Aerith will not be surviving the events of Rebirth, just as she did not in the original game.